Good evening, friends. Hope you all are doing well. I am back with one small story which is not new. I'm sure at some stage we all have heard of that story. The story goes like this. There was one female who was traveling and she was at airport. So just before the flight, she wanted to eat something as she was hungry. She bought some cookies and then found some place to sit before taking off her flight, and she was reading one book. And while she was reading one book, she was eating the cookies also. And the moment she was picking up the cookies, she noticed that if she is eating one cookie, the person sitting next to her is also taking one cookie. If he is taking another cookie, the other person was also eating another cookie. And she was giving very strong looks to that person. She was angry the way this person was eating without even her permission. And this continued for some time, and when there was only one cookie left in the packet. Now she was curious to know how this person is going to behave. But that person was very gentle. What he did, he just broke that cookie in two pieces, gave half to her, and he had another half. And he finished that cookie and he went away. Now this female felt very bad that he had all the cookies and he was not even having a judgment, or he was not even feeling like saying sorry to her. He just finished off the cookies and he went away. Her flight was announced. She went to her flight and she settled down in the flight, and she wanted to read the book. So she opened her purse and she saw that her cookie packet which she had bought at the airport was in her purse. She felt very bad because till now she was under the assumption that the other person has eaten her cookies, and in fact it was the other way around. She was eating cookies which were bought by the other person. But it was too late for her to apologize. It was too late. And why this all happened? Because she made some judgments, and on her judgments she was so strong, she thought that whatever she is thinking about that person is correct. This is the story. Now what is the learning out of it? We always end up judging people. We always create some thoughts about that, and we end up creating a judgmental mind. Okay, I am calling this as a cookie thoughts. So what happens in cookie thoughts? We create some judgment and we keep on feeding that judgment, that we become very strong about that feeling, and we react on it and we respond based on that thoughts, and it becomes very bad. Now how do we do it? What happens? Where do we go wrong? There's nothing wrong in having cookie thoughts, because what has happened from ages, our mind is wired in such a way that we always find mistakes in others. So when we have cookie thoughts, we keep feeding them and we react based on that, and sometimes the results becomes very devastating, and especially in case of relationships. I'll tell you my own experience. I am a person who make this kind of judgmental thoughts. I keep judging people, and sometimes even I am tagged as that I judge people, I am judgmental about them. But I'm trying to change my thought process. I'm trying to get away from this cookie thoughts, because cookies are not meant to go into our brain. They should be in our mouth. We should eat them out and throw it away. So here we have to understand one thing. Cookie thoughts will keep coming, but how do we handle those cookie thoughts? There's a process we can do it. Whenever we get any cookie thoughts, number one, we should question our thoughts. We should ask ourselves whether our thoughts are correct or wrong. Second, we should not jump to conclusions fast. We should take time. We should give others time. And third thing is, whatever is visible to us may not be correct always. Okay, somebody has done something. There could be some good intent about that. But we should give the time. We should give benefit of doubt to others. Fourth, whatever looks as always may not be correct also. And the fifth one is, how do we respond to these thoughts? We should think and respond in a proper way. If you remember, even the great Mother Teresa also said one thing: if we keep judging people, we will not have a time to love them. So my friends, my only appeal to you is, let's get away of these cookie thoughts, because if you remember, in today's digital world, whenever we are using laptops or phones also, there is a message which comes: delete or clear cookie thoughts for optimum performance of the machine which we are using. Same way, we have to get rid of this cookie thoughts from our mind also, to have a clear thinking process. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Take care.